So that means everybody is taking this competition seriously. They want to win this competition. But luckily for Spurs, they won that game 1-0. So the second leg will happen at Anfield. Let's see if Liverpool can turn it around. Somewhere in London, they have sacked their coach. West Ham have sacked their coach. Now
I don't
they
think
have
you'd have waited for me. You'd have waited for me to break the news.
So he's happy.
You would have waited for me to break the
His
news.
plan is finally,
It's not my plan.
It's
not
your
my plan.
plan. When it was Manchester United, you were here singing night and they give him time, give him time. You need your turn now.
No.
You don't want to give him time.
For a proven winner, you give them time. For a proven winner, you give them time.
So they start their coach now. The rumors now, they are talking to the former Chelsea boss. As we're going to talking about that all on the show today. I'll give you other transfer news happening around the world. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Vote Sports on Vote 104.3 FM. My name is Godwin, and I'm here with the team, the A team, to talk about all this on the show. Good morning, Nonso. How are you?
I'm good. WFC, when I gather, we don't sack West Ham coach. We don't sack him last. Make him go retire. He knows sabi anything. He want to take us to relegation after how many years? Welcome to the show, guys.
Good morning, John.
Yeah, good morning, football maniacs. Welcome to another exciting show. I told you yesterday that, Tottenham were one of those 5 things that Marvel God on earth, and I'm happy they proved me right.
Yes, talking about Tottenham Sport. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Vote FM Sports. We are live now on YouTube at Vote FM Sports. You can still go there and drop your comments. I will be reading your comments live here in the studio. Okay, talking about the CARABAO CUP first leg of that semi-finals. Tottenham Hotspur winning against Liverpool 1-0. If you look at that game in general, Liverpool was trying to create enough chance to win that game, but I think he learned. He decided to defend, not attacking fully.
You not play on the counter.
Consider 6. Even in this game, they consider 14 shots. And one of them was a goal line clearance from Spurs defender, but they got that goal in the 86 minutes, almost 5 minutes to the end of the game. Bedville scoring that goal to give them 1 goal to take it to Anfield for the second leg.
That guy has been a revelation for Tottenham Hotspur, no doubt about it. That guy has been one of the defensive. I don't know how to put it now. He's a CDM or a DM, but when they call him in to play as a free role player, but defensively mostly. Against Man United, when he came in, he played more defensively. The game before that, he played more defensively. Bergvall has been one of the revelation of Tottenham's academy so far this season. He's been fantastic. He goes for the duel. Whenever he goes for a challenge, he's going there for the kill. He's going there for the taking. He's not going there to have mercy on you. And it's just like when you go for a tackle, you've already made a mistake. This guy is always making a mistake because he's always going for the tackle. He's always going to get you the ball. He's always going for the area. Any loose ball, he's there for it. And come to think of it, he's not even 20 yet. He's not even 19. He's just one of those players to say when you get there from the academy and you give them the opportunity, they want to prove to you that there's nobody better than them on the side. And it's good for him when he came into that game. Got the win. Good result. First goal in his career and many more to come.
Okay, John, if you look at that game, Liverpool started with some few players from their defense, Kwanzaa and
which I said,
Bradley.
Bradley.
And Shoemakers.
Yes, that's the only 3 changes they made in that.
That was the list. The
lineup, but later all of them came in. Trent came in, even Konate came in. They started putting everybody. But if you look at that game, Slot, this is the second time he's losing a game. Since he took over Liverpool. Now that game, do you think that they can turn it around when they go to Anfield?
I want to just state 2 things. First and foremost, I remember I said it here a couple of weeks ago that Slot is owing us some points.
But Belena.
And that Slot is going to lose some games. Like, for all the build-up you guys have been building in for the better part of this season, I'm still waiting for more of those points to come calling. But that's by the side. Now, let me just remove that mantle of Babele, because I want to talk about somebody in that sports side that you guys are not seeing. You guys are not seeing Anthony Kinski. Did you see those saves yesterday?
Yeah, he made a couple of changes.
Fantastic saves that should have been goals if you were somebody else winking vicariously at Fraser Foster and one other player in that team that I'm not going to name his name.
Because I will name his name.
I know, normal. But then let's not get ahead of ourselves. I said yesterday that there are 3 things on earth that are wonderful to behold and 4 that defies understanding. And that 4th one is Tottenham Hotspurs on a regular game against regular opponents. You see them thrive and dominate. When they meet the younger guys, you see them capitulate and concede crazy goals left, right, and center. And then coming into this game against the Liverpool side, you'd expect that Liverpool will dominate. You'd expect that Liverpool will possess the ball. You'd expect that Tottenham will just fall like a pack of cards like they've always done. But in this scenario, they match them blow for blow, pound for pound. It's like, in the Bible when they say the Egyptians will throw their staff down to turn to snake. Moses will throw his own. Anything you can do, I can do better. That was the game yesterday. But as much as they are enjoying the euphoria of winning this match, at Anfield is going to be another talking point because this is Liverpool at home. Remember that in this matchup now, away goals does not count as special quantity, right? Just the number of goals for face value. And for that game to have come away with that game 1-0, good one. But I felt they should have exercised the opportunity to score at least one more goal to give them the buffer.
One of them was ruled out for offside.
I remember the Sri Lanka goal.
See,
because if you go to Anfield now and you want to park the bus, you will park the bus. But once you concede, momentum shifts in Liverpool favour. You are forced to come out and play them man for man. And when you do that, you concede more. So that's all I'm saying.
I think the game plan for this game was push them back. Because if you notice, when Liverpool come forward, they get their shots. There's no man at the back. So they're always conscious of, if we go forward, who is going to replace the back line, who is going to cover the back line. And Liverpool did not have the most, what's it called now, the same way they had against Man United. They didn't have the flurry of pushing players forward because Tottenham Hotspur were trying to push them back. You get? And in this game plan, I felt like Ange's game plan for this one was just top notch. Say, when coach do well, we'll say he do well. But when he don't do well, we'll say no, he didn't do.
The goal scorer, he did well, best view, but the debate there that there is one particular counter Liverpool was going to. He slided in and missed the ball and caught the play. It was supposed to be a yellow card, but he wasn't giving. If he allowed it and he let us score, and Stott was talking about it at the end of it. Sometimes in football it's just funny because if he was given that second yellow card, because normally. If the referee gave a player to continue playing because Liverpool was still going for the attack. So, but it's supposed to be a yellow card. I don't know why the referee didn't give that yellow card.
In another situation now, if the referee has stopped play to address that, Liverpool will say that they will lost an opportunity to go create an attacking option.
See, look at it now.
You can't have it both ways at the end of the day.
It's not about having it both ways. See, what they call it is fair play. You are still, there is a tackle, a dangerous tackle. You are still in possession. What they say is 10 seconds rule. If you look at the FIFA rule, it's 10 seconds rule. For the first 10 seconds after that tackle, if you're still with the ball, the referee allows play on. You get, if the attack is still going on, the referee allows play on. Then after the attack, the ball has been out of play. The referee will call back the incident and give you a yellow card for it. You get, Liverpool are still on this incident. They've gone for the attack, they've gone for the goal, they missed it. The referee would have called
the referee out of the abundance of his heart decided that
I said,
these guys are at home. Let's not forget.
I said.
No. Let's not forget that when the reverse was the case, when they were playing Manchester United, a lot of the decisions went in their favor. So Liverpool should grow up. This is
about nobody's telling you Liverpool grow up. If referee do mistake,
it's not about mistake. Referee is the final arbiter. Referee is like the head of state of that match. See, he can do and undo.
I know. That's where corruption comes in. Because if you look at, if there is a law, for example, in Nigeria, there is a law. If you steal, you go to maybe
they cut one of your hands. You go
to maybe 1 year, 1 month imprisonment,
misdemeanor,
and suddenly somebody steals. It's clear, everybody can see it. You go to court and court the lawyer say
you are free to go.
That nothing
like I will still say, the law itself is subject to interpretation.
No, but no doubt about that.
The law itself is subject to interpretation. And for example, you cannot expect. Okay, let's look at all the yellow cards this season. The guy that kicked the ball away when they blew the whistle that was shown a red card. The guy that was mouthing off when the referee called him back, and at the end of the day pushes the referee or something. Let's go back, look at, was a blanket judgment given to every situation? No. that's just subject to interpretation. At the end of the day, the referee felt he didn't need to book that guy. Let the game go on.
You need to see that. You need to see that tackle.
You know, no,
If
you
you are the player.
know why John is happy. John is side Tottenham for this one now because he knows say he know what make Liverpool win because as it stands now, Liverpool still dey on the run to win a treble. But because John dey bad belle Liverpool, you know what make it happen. That is why he dey give you this kind of answers. If you see where bad belle is coming from, even if they quote Bible inside bad belle, you go know. Even if you do bad belle na quote Bible,
see when e favour Liverpool, dem no go come media come talk.
They no come media come talk. Coach just say na clear cut offence. Nothing more, nothing less. Na clear cut offence, and we gree na because I said it now. When he goes for the tackle, he goes for the kill. He miss. Na that guy, that kind of guy dey play. If you miss the ball, don't miss the leg because that ball, that thing na miss the ball, don't miss, and it was clear.
He's a young boy. That
was clear.
That tackle he shouldn't have made that tackle because I don't know why. I thought probably he's off because I was watching the game. I said, this guy is on a yellow card though. He's off. Suddenly the referee say continue playing. Everybody was surprised and I was like,
if you play Monopoly, you know what they call bank error in your favor. That's what happened.
I think sometimes, so referee, for example, I can remember this particular game against Arsenal and Manchester City. I think Kovacic is supposed to get a second yellow card.
Yes.
The explanation they gave after the game is that he doesn't want to unbalance the game. Like
Thank you.
The game is sit down.
Thank
He don't
you.
want to unbalance, which is not. It doesn't make sense.
Last season happen.
It's
They
about
don't beat Arsenal and Kovacic is called Chris chance.
Arsenal actually won that game, but the thing is that it's not about feelings. That's what I'm trying to say. If there
You don't have to put your feelings in the game.
Feelings in the game. If there is a tackle like that, it should be a yellow. But lucky for Tottenham Hotspur, they won that game. One goal to me, so they go to Anfield for the second leg. Let's see if somehow they can.
I was telling John this morning that this probably might be the second season and this trophy in the second season that Tottenham might be.
It might be.
It may be because this man not talking before the season starts. In my second season. And he's used his first season to build the kind of defense line he wants to build. Just that he didn't have the kind of players he needed in that defense line. Because the player he wants to build on are injured.
I hope you are going to end your statement by giving kudos to those two guys who played in that center.
No, I don't give kudos to who I will give kudos
to. Because they literally stopped.
They did not stop. They did not stop Jack nothing.
Go check that game out, man.
Look at
drag us in.
I see they drag them in.
You had a goal like clearance.
Just one goal like clearance.
What are we not talking about?
The guy doing the most.
Look at the likes of Andre Achi doing another work there. Look at Pedro Porro. Look at men.
I'm not. You see,
just be dispassionate for once and just give them their flowers. They had a good
Achi, the goalkeeper. I give him a flower. He tried for that game. He makes some top-notch save. You see Porro. I know if you write Porro off. Porro now legend for that Tottenham right back side. But you see those two center half, Nigeria get problem because they gave this guy more work to do. That's why I called his name first on the show. And even for getting that goal, that's why I called his name on the show first. Because Beckville, not just for the goal, but for the defensive work he put up for Liverpool, for what's it called, for the Tottenham side.
Okay, that game ended 1-0 for Tottenham Hotspur. Let's see if they are going to actually win this particular encounter in the next game in the second leg of the semi-final. Liverpool is going to play at Anfield. If they win, they go to the final. Remember yesterday, Newcastle won away at the Emirates 2-0. So both of them has 1-1. Then the second leg will come maybe in 2 weeks time. Let's see who will qualify for the finals of the Carabao Cup. Let the better team win. Okay, let's move on to other Super Cup that is happening somewhere else in Spain. It's not they have done their own Super Cup. They don't play it in the beginning of the season these days. They play mid-season. That break they used to have. They used to have before they start their league. They used to play. So Italy has played their own. Now Spain is playing their own, and it was Atletico Bilbao, Atletico Club versus Barcelona yesterday. Today it's Real Madrid. But let's talk about the game yesterday. Barcelona winning that game 2-0, even though they went to court and the court told them that Omo can play this particular game, but he didn't feature though. They want all those controversies, so they left him out. But they played that game. Gavi scored in the first half. Then in the second half, the star boy Yamal scored the second one to give them 2 goals. They are in the final now for the Super Cup, Spain, La Liga Super Cup, Spain Super Cup, guys.
Well, good game for the Barcelona side. Came up with the performance. Yamal started, scored a goal. Him and wait till they call him Gavi. the boy I've always respected for the Spanish midfield and the Barcelona midfield, Gavi. His work ethics is just there. I don't know why people compare him to the next Iniesta or the next Xavi, but he never reached that level yet, but he's good. Defensively, he covers the lines for the attacking players, for Pedri and what's it called now, the other guy, for Frankie de Jong, to operate further. And he does his well, and he still comes further a bit to try and get a shot off. You get and get the goal for himself. Sometimes here and there, but he has a good leg. He has the pace to burn. And I think without him in that midfield, Spain and Barcelona has suffered defensively in midfield. You get, because he's one of those players that could run in, get the tackle, fight. He has that fighting spirit of Barcelona, and I think in this game you will see him perform. You get, for Yamal, it was just stop. There was no stopping Yamal in this game. I forget say I know they like the guy, but there was no stopping.
You have to
There was no
complain
stopping
and
Yamal.
say it, because if you didn't say it, I would have called you out on it.
And no, it's one season one that kind of thing for me now, because after last season he's been injured all of this season.
It's not all of this. It's
Mostly
All of,
now,
all of
it's
this
just
season,
about 3
that
weeks that
don't
he
come
has
here and
been-
throw the guy under the bus.
Most of this season he's been injured. So he comes in, he plays a couple of games, he goes back to
It was just this December. He was just asked this. He played
Same
full
December.
season.
He played from beginning of the season.
July, August, November, no day. Sorry, October, no day. November, he come back. December, no day.
Wow.
Now
Wow.
1 month off.
Wow.
Let's not go into that one. But if you
Now
look
wow,
at
this
that game,
one weak me, Sha.
yeah,
No,
It's very weak you and
Also-
see, now my own. I don't like you. I don't like you. Even if you like.
I'm
See,
happy. I'm happy
whether-
you're giving them all these losses, because you
whether you
weren't
like
expecting them to come away with this result.
whether I like them or not,
2-1, and what I expect.
Yamal is actually going to be a superstar.
I'm
He's fitting
not-
in the stars.
I'm not stopping him from being a superstar. Prove for me that you can be a superstar, not just
He
after
doesn't
one
need to
season.
prove
wonder.
anything, bro. He's already.
Because after one,
He doesn't need
after
to
one,
prove
this is the
anything,
second
man.
season.
This is the second year
Uh-huh.
he's playing, and throughout the year he has played, he's still the star boy for Barcelona.
Straight up.
So I don't know what he's
No
giving
doubt,
me
But
again.
it's
No
the
doubt.
count.
So John, what do you
You
think
guys
about
give him
that?
too much credit than he deserves.
Baba,
Is he
if
17
you
he
do
years?
did.
well, then go clap for you.
He's
If you no do well, you there, nothing for you.
So John, what do you make of that game yesterday?
For me, I was happy with the performance from the team. Lamar, especially, because obviously he's the star boy. He's been consistent so far this season. Even when Pedri, Gavi were not available, he's been the one carrying the team on his shoulders, as you should expect. And when you see those types of people who are the so-called rainmakers, you give them their kudos, because every team needs one. Go look at Arsenal. I'm sure if they had a rainmaker in the likes of Saka available now, their matches would have had a different turnout. Go look at all the big clubs in Europe. They have their rainmakers, and you have to laud them for that. Gavi getting the goal early was another good one for me. I like midfielders who can score as well as do the dirty job in defending. And I just wish, just to make the game a little bit even, that Nico would have had his day in the sun. I wonder how Nico would be feeling playing against Barcelona after all the hype at the end of the Euros, that you are coming to Barcelona, we are going to give you this number X jersey, we are going to do this one, and Baba Alpha. At the end of the day, nothing.
He decided to stay at Barcelona, not his fault though.
He decided to stay at Bilbao, not his fault.
He's a young boy, so he can still move when he's 24, when he's 25. There is enough time for him. So I think he wanted to repay Atletico Bilbao, which is not. I think
There was no bid, man. No
What
bid,
I'm
no
saying-
offer, no contact. So he stays. It's not as if there
Yes,
was
I
an offer on
understand.
the
Even
table.
if
and
there's
he
an
chose to
offer,
stay.
I think even if he stays, if there's an offer, I think it's a right decision, because he needs to
The thing
actually
is, there will be
give back
there will be
to
contact,
Atletico.
there will be mutual agreement first before there will be an offer. Yeah, now you can't talk to the
Not
player.
all clubs go that route, bro. Go look at Chelsea.
And why do you think
Not all clubs go that
why
route.
why do you think Deco came out to say that things I've waiting he talk that himself, say an offer only comes once in a while, opportunity comes once in a while, because he knows that he don't follow the player camp talk and no show.
I don't know, my. I don't believe anything coming out of Juan Laporta and Deco right now. Straight up.
Okay, that game ended 2-0. Barcelona is in the final of that Super Cup. The second semi-final of that Super Cup is happening today. It's Real Madrid versus Mallorca. Real Madrid wants to win everything. So they are out for everything. And Vinicius, has a 2-match ban, as I said yesterday, but that only affects the La Liga games. But he's going to be playing this game against Mallorca. What do you think will happen in this game, guys?
The same thing, Real Madrid win. I'm not seeing Mallorca coming here to stop Madrid. No way.
Wait till he don't talk and finish. It doesn't
Same
can
thing,
finish because
you know.
but I you know when John just said we don't see Mallorca putting up a fight. Me, I see them putting up a fight.
Mm.
You can shock them here and there. It's not about because it's 11 against 11 they play last.
Last, I
Like
like all
no,
this. I like all
no.
this your
See,
mantra because
now 11 against
after
11.
you quote 15 of them, you come back and when they ask you result, you come back and say 4-0. It's just let God be asking that will not have
Don't
fast.
put
So
me on the
continue
spot.
your
But I'm
mantra.
just saying they can put up a fight.
Mm.
Because yesterday we didn't expect Tottenham Hotspur. We know that they will come out with a fight. That we definitely know they will come up
Take
with
it
a
till you
fight.
make it.
We know Tottenham will come up with a fight because they lost 6-3 the last
Mm.
time they met. So they want to at least correct some results.
Aspire to
Mallorca
Maguire.
aspire to Maguire to acquire to you understand. So for Mallorca they will try to aspire to acquire to Maguire
They
and
will
all of
aspire to reduce the 6-0 to 3-0.
that kind of thing.
Okay, let's get a prediction for that game before we talk about transfers.
Nothing don't start. God did not start. God did not just let's go on to transfers. Let's get on to transfers.
Madrid is winning them 4-0, please.
Okay, talking about transfers, West Ham has sacked their coach, Julian Lopetegui. He was sacked yesterday by West Ham, and Graham Potter is being discussed as the new coach for West Ham United. You know, everybody, I think at some point, I think last 5 games, last 5 games, they gave him
A warning.
a warning that if he doesn't win, he started winning, drawing, suddenly he started
He won
losing again.
He won 2 and dropped 2.
The
lost
you know
3.
the annoying thing for me is the ungettable get that got him sacked. Like West Ham expect Lopetegui with this team to beat City, like how?
Not be to beat City.
Yes,
That is a run
yes.
of games. Poor run of games.
That one an excuse, bro.
Poor run of games. You know expect okay wait even not be to beat City. You know say even Moyes lost to City.
Because West Ham
Wait,
is beginning to
even,
look like
see,
Man U 2.0.
No, even Moyes lost to City. At some point, we lost 4-2 to City. At some point, we beat Chelsea home and away. We still lost 4-0 to City, to Chelsea. At some point, we lost to Liverpool 5-2. We still lost to Liverpool 3-0. You see, at the core big teams we lose to and big teams we win. At some point, we lost to Arsenal 1-0. We still beat Arsenal some games. So it depends on how you lose. If you lose, you play against Liverpool 5-0, you don't score 1 shot on target. 5. You play against what they call them, Man City where they struggle.
What were you guys expecting against Liverpool? Like
at all na bad belle.
You see,
Liverpool
this is why I say that the entitlement in the Premier League is ripe, especially all these clubs they just come into the scene yesterday.
Who know you until Saudi money enter your life?
Especially all these clubs wey just
wake up until Saudi money enter their life?
day before yesterday.
I didn't just wake up day before yesterday. I've been in the Premier League for a very long time. You get? I've contested for the Premier League title. I contested for European titles.
Okay.
You get? Look at the entitlement. It's fine.
He's left West Ham now. Let's talk about the coach they are talking about.
It's a no go for me.
Potter is coming for his interview on Thursday. They've appointed
him. They
have appointed him.
They've appointed him. You go there here, they cry.
Potter has already agreed to.
You go there here, they cry. They don't give Potter.
I think he did well with Brighton. Sometimes
he did well with Chelsea.
He did well. He tried with Chelsea.
He did well with Chelsea.
They wouldn't have sacked him, so he didn't do well. That's why they sacked him.
The Pochettino not do well, so they not sack him.
They do well. Finishing 6th or 8th is doing well for Chelsea.
Finishing 6th in the table.
He's doing well with Chelsea.
Finished 6th.
That's why. I like. Do you know why I like Chelsea?
Coaches before then finished 12th.
See why I like Chelsea.
Before Pochettino, they be finishing 12th and 10th avenue.
See why I like Chelsea. They don't take all these excuses where you are giving finishing. You don't finish top 4, you are sacked. Some people that haven't finished top 4, they sack them. Ancelotti finished top 4.
Some people that want Champions League, they are sacked. What are we not saying?
If you leave Potter, but at Brighton, actually he did well. That's why Chelsea bought him, because he did well at Brighton.
Sure, no doubt.
So probably he might be doing well with mid-table teams, which West Ham are a mid-table team. Now he's going to West Ham. Do you think he should come and start buying players, or he has enough players to work with West Ham?
He has more than enough players to work with at West Ham.
It's not the strategy,
the how to implement them. Because see, I've seen coaches come in, play Antonio as a right, what's it called, a 3-man defense, and play Antonio as a what's it called, right or left wing back.
Yeah.
I've seen him play as a striker. I've seen coaches come and play. I think at some games I saw Danny Ings play as a 10. Danny Ings of all players, there was no Paqueta in that game, and Danny Ings was playing as a 10. I've seen coaches come experiment with tactics and put players back in their position. I've seen coaches who came and put Bowen in the number 9 position. Even Moyes did it. Lopetegui at some point did it in this run of games he had. Put Bowen as a number 10 or number 9. You get coaches will come and experiment players in different positions. You get it's you to put up the fight and tell the coach that you deserve to play for the team. And for me, make him not just try. See, anything he does, he shouldn't try Solar in that midfield. You should put him on the bench and give him a permanent seat there, permanent gum.
You know that sometimes is the strategy or the tactics the coach uses. A new coach might come in and you change some things, and that player that is not doing well will start doing well.
Before you know now, you will not forget this Solar. Like you will come here every day now. Solar.
Everybody who know me know that before a player signs for a club, you will see the prospect of the player. As a coach and a scout, I have an eye for seeing the prospect of certain player. As a prospective
coach and prospective scout,
I have an eye for seeing the prospect of the player in a club, the style of play. If another coach come in, what will this person offer? You get? So for me now, I look at Solar the way he played in Spain. He no fit. It's not about.
He moved to PSG.
Yeah?
He moved to PSG.
It's not about which coach you get. It's not about which coach. Now, which league he go fit play? He's slow. He's sluggish in midfield. He's in the mode of what's it called? A Moreno. He can balance the pass around. Jorginho. But as an attacking player, you're playing like Jorginho. You're passing around. For an attacking midfielder.
You get? He's an attacking.
Now, what did he play for Spain now? Now, what did he do for Spain?
Is that what was brought here to do?
To West Ham?
Yes.
To replace Paqueta whenever Paqueta is not available. That's the role. And when Paqueta is not available, you see him play. You come like say, as an average better passer.
In the same team.
At some games, you take off what's it called, Thomas Sunchek. You play him alongside Paqueta. You need a box-to-box midfielder.
Okay.
Thank you.
And in that box-to-box, box-to-box midfielder, they do not be to run to create chance.
His new job spec.
Now,
so
okay, wait. I agree. His new job space back to box-to-box. How many times you don't see and do box-to-box? If you don't go to that box, they come back. Now Paqueta can't do the box-to-box work.
Okay, do you think that Graham Potter will do well at West Ham?
Will he do it?
Yes.
We did 14th. Which other way anyone can do?
Okay, let's see what happens.
No, I think Godwin, the right question should have been, who do you want your club to hire as manager?
I not get say.
Who do you want your club to hire? They don't pass you ball now.
I think Graham Potter is actually better because what he did with Brighton was good. The way he played with Brighton, if he can play that brand of football with West Ham, I think what people are looking out for now, even if you are going to lose, as you said, play well.
Put up the fight.
So if West Ham plays
well, you lose, just fight.
Yeah, if West Ham plays, if you can take West Ham to the way they used to play, he used to play with Brighton, that brand of football. I think he will do a result to start coming at some point.
The target last na Europe, oh. The target last
na top 10, bro.
The target last na Europe.
Top
let's
10.
Go back to the Conference League and go and win it again. So we can shame some people that we've conquered Europe.
Okay, let's see what happens with him. But another story that coming out yesterday is Didier Deschamps is going to leave France national team after the World Cup. It has been decided. The rumors there that Thierry Henry or Zidane will take over at that reign, but he has done well for France since he took over. 2 finals for France.
One World Cup
for France. 2 finals, World Cup finals for France. I think 2 finals for
2 Euros finals.
So he has really done well
against Portugal in 2016 and the last one.
But let's not forget that he's also one of the 3 managers to win it as player and coach.
So, but Jedi, what do you make of that? I think it's time for France to move on to the next. He has tried. He has done his best. I think it's time for him to move on.
No doubt. I think it's only in retrospect that France will know what they had, and hopefully the person who comes in doesn't give them a reason to regret.
The thing is, I see the coaching system in France. I think the coaching system in national teams now is, in the European national teams now is, when a coach is doing well, get his replacement and give him the under 17 or under 23 role. And you see the under 23s the last time they went to the Olympics. You saw who took them to the Olympics. You saw his performance in the Olympics. He got a silverware. He got a medal.
I think Zidane will want to coach them.
Leave Zidane one side. This man will carry them go Olympics. He do well. Make them give him the job. He don't try. He don't hustle for that office. He don't hustle tire. If they give him, they no go faint.
Okay, let's talk about other transfers. Okay, the champ is going to leave after next year's World Cup. The World Cup is happening next year. It's happening next year, June, July next year, the summer of next year, 2026. So after that, Didier Deschamps will step down as the French coach. Okay, let's talk transfers, other transfers. There is an FA Cup happening today. FA Cup this weekend, today, tomorrow, and Saturday and Sunday. FA Cup rounds are happening. So we are going to talk about that too. But let's talk about transfers happening. Let's start with Chelsea. Disbury Hall can leave. He's been told that he can leave Chelsea if he's not satisfied because he has not played. In fact, he has not even played any game. How many games have he started? I think 1 or 2 in the Premier League. But he has been informed that he can leave Chelsea. Another player that they have informed if he wants to go is Nkunku. Nkunku said that he's not satisfied with the gameplay. He has not played. How many minutes has he played in the Premier League? Because the coach prefers Jackson.
He's conquering Europe.
Yeah, so he is playing Conference League. His Conference League
He's
is
tired
small.
of playing
It's
the
like,
Cup.
it's like playing only CARABAO CUP in England. You are not playing FA Cup. You are not playing the Premier League. Everybody wants to play. That's where your stock grows. That's where you grow.
That's
when
where
you play
your
with the
value
big boys,
goes
not
up,
playing with Noah from. I don't know even where Noah is from.
Godwin.
So these two players, guys, Disbury Hall and Nkunku, do you think they should stay at Chelsea or leave?
I think for me, both should leave. For example, Disbury Hall was a passion project by Maresca. Clearly, that passion project is not working out, and he's still coveted at Leicester City. So there could be a road back to Leicester there for him. Then for Nkunku, I don't know where he wants to go to because it's not like he was in blazing form like he was before he came to Chelsea. And secondly, it speaks also to character because if you feel you know who you are, you know your value, no matter where you are, you should be able to rise to the top because cream always rise to the top. So you should be able to stay there and fight. The grass is not so green outside though.
Depending on who is coming for you. You can go back to Germany if you want.
Yeah.
I think it's a better option for
you
him.
can go back to Germany if you want, but he's going back to Germany a way forward or 2 steps back. Is it a way forward or 2 steps back? And secondly, the person that is coming for you in Germany, what is the starting lineup looking like? Because if you are of the opinion that you must come in and slot into the top 9, what if you come in, you slot into that position and you're not performing? You're back where you were at Chelsea all over again.
John, there is opportunity for him in Germany. Because as it stands now, Man City are looking to get in Omar Mamouche into the squad. Then that leaves an opening at Frankfurt, who can compete for top 4 at some point.
The problem is the Frankfurt want
Nkunku's
to.
number, Paris Pasu, Mamouche. How far?
If Mamouche go Man City,
Now,
look at it now.
Are you now going to?
Nkunku is an out and out. Nkunku is not an out and out striker.
Yes.
Mamouche is an out and out striker, and he's the only one available in the market. And Mamouche is going to Man City. You all definitely want to replace. Either by a floating striker or by a standby striker.
Or by a loan deal.
You will definitely want to replace. And for this Disbury Hall, I think what happened to him was he can play from the flanks. He can play from midfield. But now they brought him in to play from the flanks. Then all of a sudden, third went to bring in Joao Pedro, Joao Felix, all the Joao in the market.
And I'm not sure Maresca signed off on those deals.
And he went out of his way, sending Sterling off on loan to the other brother in London, and went on to bring another Sterling in the person of Sancho. When they hyped Sancho, you guys hyped him. I'm like, okay, fine, let's see if he will produce at least 20 goals plus in Chelsea's fold. But I never reached 10, but I see the hype and say better pass when they man you. I still wait for the result. I still wait for those numbers to come up. The numbers are still where it is. First game, first goal, first game, first assist. What he has done is assist. He never still reached 10. I'm still waiting for those numbers to come up so I can say, okay, these people have proven me wrong. They've not proven me wrong yet. So I'm just feeling like when they brought in Sancho and all the Joaos from Brazil and from Wofati Wanderers and Atletico Madrid, I felt like there was no other place for him to play.
Yeah, because so his options were limited.
That we bring in these 3 players, definitely you know in your mind that your option is limited to midfield, and now the midfield is being held by Kopama.
I think
now you see that gradually he's been sent further backwards into the team.
The pecking order.
Now, not even in pecking order, in the team, because now attacking role no day for you. Attacking midfield role no day for you. Now you have to drag with center midfield and defensive midfield in person of Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo and
Lavia.
Lavia.
And then secondly, Nkunku's stake at Chelsea now is getting worse also because if they hadn't brought in the Felix, if they hadn't brought in the Neto and the Sancho, Nkunku could have also come in from the wings as well or from the center, but that option is not there.
Okay, let's go to our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Vote FN Sports. For Chelsea, they have decided what they are going to do with these two players. Other transfers, rumors in Chelsea camp is coming up, but I don't think they are trying to bring anybody in. So it's
They are trying,
going,
no. Yeah, I'm seeing rumors.
It's outgoing that I'm obviously seeing because obviously they have a full squad. Remember, they have the assistant captain that is still at that club. Chilwell is still there. Probably is going to be looking to leave Chelsea.
300 and something.
Chelsea this summer they chop money. They just the house, not even they
enjoy yourself.
On our YouTube channel, Creative Shop, welcome and happy new year to you, Creative Shop. Say, okay, you guys, what do you think about Cristiano contract ending at Al Nassr? And now he is spreading that Ronaldo will offer himself to 4 clubs, including one Premier League club, so he will join Real Madrid or not. Well, I don't think, or Manchester City. Well, he's going to stay at Saudi Arabia and be eating his money till after the World Cup. Then he will decide what he's going to do with his life. Okay, coming to football rumors again. Let's move to Manchester United. Obviously, we told you on this show that Amad Diallo is going to sign a new contract with Manchester United. That deal is almost done. And other contract talks that it's having is Kobe, but rumors he said that Kobe is looking for £200,000, which everybody is saying is too much. So my question is £200,000 big for a 19-year-old Manchester United prospect? The rumors that he's asking for £200,000 a week.
And the rumors is that other clubs are beginning to poach. So when they call a longer throws, don't they the matter? You get. But you, as an academic grad, you've not even played up to 2 seasons yet for the first team. You're asking for heavy fee. This man Ahmad that they came in from Atlanta, his contract is due to expire in 2026, and now they are negotiating. Man United is negotiating for till 2030 with no option of extension. Just after the 2026, you play another 4 years for the club, which is a good deal. But the money they are paying him is not even up to £200,000. So you, as an academic graduate, you want to follow in the footsteps of Marcus Rashford, where you just continue to suffocate the club. Bro, if you go, other players are better than you.
John, do you think
there's one thing I've learned so far?
I think you're talking as a Nigerian now. You're not talking as a
no, not the Nigerian.
No, let me explain. If I may.
As a Nigerian, you will go for the money.
If I may.
Will go for the money.
Please. This is a young guy with a whole lot of prospects.
There's a Toby Coiler who can play that position.
I decided.
No, if you call the prospect, I'll tell you who can play better.
Because this is the same Meno you've been clamoring about for the past 2 years. This star is a star in the making.
It's a star in the making,
all this stuff. Baba needs to earn according to his potential.
No, now when we don't see that potential.
You get it? No.
Now
because
it's that England full member team. So he has already.
How much Arsenal they pay Saka after 5 years?
See, it doesn't matter.
No, it don't reach that side, it doesn't matter.
It's case by case, okay, and this is Manchester United.
Me and John want to go to PSG, and we have agents. We probably, let's say we are in the same level of football. My agent can go and negotiate £150,000 and I go agree.
Straight up.
It's negotiating £500,000. It's about negotiation.
Simple.
If we sit down and talk about
then
if it works, it works. It's not about your just like
Man, you fast. Now
go look at
first the £50,000 now so they can go Napoli. If they go Napoli, they score goals.
Go look at Manchester United's record in the past 2 seasons. Subtract Kobe's performance. Subtract all his impact in the side, bro. It's a weaker team without him.
Okay, let's see what happens with these guys. Another person that is being talked up is Rashford. He's going to be on the news till the transfer window closes.
His agents are in Italy, by the way.
The agents that they are talking about with AC Milan, Borussia Dortmund, and Juventus. They are the 3 players. The rumor that 3 clubs that he's interested in now. If you are Rashford, these 3 clubs, where will you go to?
Clubs again.
Juventus, AC Milan, and Borussia Dortmund.
Dortmund finished Champions League final last season. They try. AC Milan are one of the biggest team in. I don't call them the biggest. One of the biggest team in Italy. Then they do well. They pull their weight for Serie A right now. There's a possibility of winning the Serie A, the Scudetto in the next 3 years. a possibility. But are you going to be starting with Morata in that side? Because if they bring you you cannot come and displace
He's not a
Rafael.
striker.
He
Remember,
definitely
you said he's not a
he's not a
striker.
striker. He's not a striker. He can float. You get.
So who is he going to bench now? Is he going to bench Leah, or is he going to bench Pulisic, or is he going to bench Chukwueze? Because there's nowhere for him
For
to
me,
play.
if you go to Juventus, Juventus, look at their he can play from the wings for Juventus.
Simple.
For AC Milan, he has Pulisic, he has
Pulisic,
Rafael,
Chukwueze,
he has
everybody
competition
there.
and he's coming on loan, so they will not really want to play you much because they're expecting you to go back to Manchester United. So for me, I think you should go to Juventus.
AC Milan is on loan. People are looking for him on a permanent deal, and Man United are looking for a striker.
I think you should go to Dortmund, please.
Okay,
if he goes to Juventus or AC Milan.
You see now, you call teams, you call AC Milan, Dortmund. Now Dortmund has a brand that can play in that position.
Baba, how many years will brands don't play in that position? Waiting don't deliver.
Adeyemi can play in that position.
Adeyemi dey one wing, now in the Rashford dey the other wing.
Players dey the position. How they tell you?
Okay, let's see what Rashford.
Players dey.
Who they sub Adeyemi for that position?
Now the same thing. Who they sub Rafael for that position? Now the same thing they talk.
Is dead.
Chukwueze is there.
Chukwueze plays from the right.
Pulisic
is
Plays
there.
from the right.
They cannot play from the right. He plays from the left.
Pulisic is there. Chukwueze is there. Leao is there. Morata is there. SS players they there.
Tammy Abraham is there.
Tell me who? Oh, you are still the one calling it out. So who is subbing Adeyemi in Dortmund?
Their players subbing Adeyemi.
Who is subbing Brandt on the other side? I'm telling you that if Rashford moves there, he can start alongside Adeyemi and the stellar man up front who is scoring goals for a living, Girassi. Okay. Fantastic combination up front.
Let's see what is going to happen with Rashford in this particular summer. Another player that is at Manchester United that might move is Casemiro. He's 32 years old. He might actually move to Saudi Arabia to Al Nassr. So there is rumor that he might go to Al Nassr this January transfer window. Let's see how that plays out. I think gradually Manchester United want to release players so that
definitely Eriksen must have. Eriksen is giving this month.
Yes, if you release players, so you can buy in the summer at least, or buy here this January or buy in the summer. But let's see what happens.
One of their targets is Nuno Mendes of PSG, so they need to release about 60 million into the books to be able to acquire.
So let's see what Man U is going to do.
When Man U just enter market like this, every player they are available for Man U.
I even heard a rumor that they wanted to release Meno and Garnacho, but let's not go there.
There's no when God said something about Chelsea incoming, and I said there's possibility. There was a rumor I saw or I heard that Chelsea are looking to get Kobe Meno in to compete with Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah, I saw that too.
To compete with Enzo Fernandez. So why Caicedo has his competition in what's it called?
Lavia.
Enzo has his competition in Meno, which means there's no room again for our guy Drisbury Hall. Again, in that squad.
Which means that's why
I think now rumor. So that's why I say if Kobe is using because of other clubs hunting him to hike the price he wants for what's it called as a contract.
It may not be. Maybe he just wants a good pay. Simple.
Well, let's see what happens with Manchester United. Every rumors flying there, probably in and out. We'll see what happens if any player is going to be leaving this January or in the summer. Okay, let's open the phone lines and get your contribution about this transfer, especially for Chelsea and Man U. Players are trying to move. The number to call is 0706 048 5853. Call us and tell us what you think about these transfer rumors that is flying everywhere. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, gentlemen in the studio. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
Yeah, Sonia Vicaris, you go check that Papa Bridge, aka one diner there.
Okay, what is your contribution?
My contribution is that Rashford, for him staying at Man U is not good for his career.
He's coming to Chelsea.
Supposed to go, or where I'm suggesting he's supposed to go is Juventus. It's where he can get playing time. Yes. If you go to AC Milan, whether it's Chigechi, hang with the moment. If you go to Borussia Dortmund, whether it's Chigechi too.
Thank you.
If Juventus, you can go and at least help them for this draw when they get there. Yes, I'm telling you honestly.
Okay.
So for Zapata coming to West Ham,
Ham.
okay, it's a good development. Because he came where pressure day, where we need top for the Cali League. He come the Cali they go back. But I strongly believe that West Ham will not give me a lot of pressure. So I'm going to team Oga being very good at and win lose the and Chubadura and
He go finish for top 8.
West Ham is a carpet.
He go finish for top 8. He go finish for top 8.
14, he go sustain na 14 too na dey.
He's a good coach, he's a good coach. But the fact is that when it comes to Chelsea, he need players. Now supply players, he say he just confused again. So make him there for West Ham. West Ham go okay.
I know need them.
All right.
Who you come need na you
Thank you,
know
man.
who you need, but you no need.
Thank you very much. 0706-048-5853. Call us and tell us what you think about these transfer rumors. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
Ike transfer.
Okay, Ike.
The reporter comment to West Ham is good because he wants a team he will build. Then he come there and build that. It's not Chelsea. This have already they have a top players. So he a good coach to get there.
Okay.
West Ham get good players, but the problem for them is the coach to put them the good positions.
Okay.
For Chelsea and Kuku going out of Chelsea, I don't think it's good, but because they said to buy a need last transfer. They carry the all players they see in the market. Felix, he bought him 2 times now. He did for Chelsea. No, he do anything. He leave a person there before. Look at him there, 13 goals. He's club now. And they just leave him. They don't buy Felix. This guy will buy a ball from Barca. You never understand.
Agree.
They don't know what they need. Also, it's for Chelsea now. They put on top of the league. Tell you the truth. But let's see what will happen for them.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, okay. Tell us and tell us what you think about this transfer that is flying everywhere. Okay, do you want Chelsea to use Nkunku and Drisbury Hall, or do you want Rashford to go to? Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, guys.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
Pedro.
Okay, Pedro, what is your contribution, Pedro?
Yeah, I want to say that let's see, he lose this is a good one for me because he decided him and not like that.
Okay.
It's a good one. And from Kuku. And Kuku should not leave. Instead of Jackson should leave.
They should say that's not leaving Kunku.
They should say that and bring
You see what you see Chelsea fans, they still want another floating striker.
And they should go and sign CARABAO. And to move that CARABAO. This that is
And they are trying to bring back one of the either they buy CARABAO or Gui from
One of the two.
So they are looking for
Gui from Crystal Palace.
So let's see what they are going to decide.
they should not sign any Emmanuel. They should leave that guy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's why I should go to Juventus.
Rashford to go to Juventus. Okay. Thank you very much. I think it's right. Rashford should go to Juventus. If you look at this
Now what made them break that guy leg, Abby? It's
break his
fine.
leg. No, only no be.
Wait, break a leg. So what for AC Milan, they no go fit break a leg.
Let's see what he's going to decide though. Yeah. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, guys.
Good morning. Name and
Morning.
location, please.
Yeah, my name is
Okay. What's your contribution?
Yeah, for me like that. I beg, make sure to buy the tax I beg. Let's go back tax and defend I beg. For people and all, I beg them. Maybe good father that could book their beg. Maybe good father could book I beg. For the I beg. Maybe try and maybe the Fernandez where we will have the complete.
Caicedo.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I beg you say me start going for this performance.
Any striker for now?
For now, no news.
No news for any striker for
no
now.
News.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
If you want rumors, like Chelsea, Man United, and Liverpool, and Man City, and Arsenal. Wait, got it. If you want rumor, Man U, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City, and Liverpool are linked to all the strikers in the market right now.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Name and location, please.
My name is Kimpi. I'm calling from Enugu.
Okay, what is your contribution?
I want to say something about Kobe Mane demanding for such amount of money.
Okay.
You see, Manchester United, ever since they went out of their way to please so many players, Manchester United have entered into bankruptcy, and which people don't know. Yes, they are very big. Their fan base is big. The value of the club remains. But inside that club, they are going into bankruptcy. And very soon, if time is not taken, if they don't change, what is happening to Barcelona will still happen. How can you tell me, John? You just have to start to be biased in your decisions here. Just talk about football and face reality. Could be minor. You don't pay a player because of prospect. You pay a player because of what he has delivered. What has so many clubs have made mistakes in playing players who has more prospect, and after the end of the day, the prospect of that player dies on the way, and they don't even go to achieve things they are supposed to achieve. I know how many years and how many trophies when Rooney carried for Manchester United, how many finals he took them before they were able to pay him 350 before he left Manchester United. You can't tell me that ordinary could be minor, an academy player.
Minor for that matter.
Yes. How much is Rashford on?
In his contract? Is the money for 200,000. Who does that?
How much is Rashford on?
That is the mistake he was talking about that Man United did.
It's not only Rashford. Go back over the 5 years. Look at the players that they put on crazy amounts of money.
The reason why you pay a player and make them work harder so that they can be able to get more. If you pay a player and settle him, he will remain that way, and that is what is happening to Rashford. Manchester United have settled Rashford for life. Whether he plays or he doesn't play, he remains there. That is the problem. You pay a player for him to be hungry, have that hunger to demand for more. If you pay that, could be more that way, he will no longer past this limit he is, and Manchester United will still be languishing in 14th position. If he is that good, Manchester United will not be in that position. So I'm telling you, Manchester United should do what they need to do. Pay a player according to what they have seen that player have delivered, and not the prospect they wish or what they are feeling.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, let's move on to our YouTube channel and read comments before we call it a day. Okay, good morning, guys. Man United has been suffering for a while because of the way Glazers has been running this club, giving huge some contracts to players we know what am. That's why Kobe wants £200,000. Left for me, if Kobe demands £200,000, let him go to another club. Let's get rid of all these high earners and bring in players that actually want to play for the badge. Mark, go find club. Okay, go find club. Tire. Enyimba go sign him. Okay, finally saying John Biko, Man United is no be Man City who they share money, giving players excess money has never favored Manchester United. If Rashford leaves, he will realize how much he has been lazy about at Manchester United and work. Okay, Solomon, welcome to the show. He said Kobe should not make me hit and more. Okay, let's see what happens with all these transfer rumors.
They've already said the president.
Let's see. That says the president.
They've already said the president.
Okay, let's see what happens with all these transfer fine everywhere, and if Kobe is going to sign with that £200,000. I think they are on the have to negotiate that thing down. Nobody's going to pay that young boy £200,000.
£50,000.
So let's see what.
No, he's still on his reserves, on his academy pay till now. After how many seasons?
Let's see what happens with them again throughout these transfer windows. It's January till January 31st is going to close. Let's see who is moving, who is going to stay, and who is going to leave. Okay, finally in the FA Cup, like third round that's happening today, Sheffield United is playing Cardiff, Fulham versus Watford, and finally Everton versus Petersborough. Let's see who how that game will turn out throughout today. Okay, this is how we're going to be ending today's show. Thank you for joining us on today's show, and we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll talk about more transfers. Transfers are flying everywhere, so we'll focus on transfers and the FA Cup tomorrow. For Tottenham Hotspur, they won against Liverpool in the first leg of that Carabao Cup. So let's see how the second round is going to turn about. Okay, thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us on our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, you're live every day on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. My name is Good, and have a wonderful day.